We're going fishing. We're going fishing.
That's actually going to be the intro. That's all it needs to be. Hi there folks, welcome back to the Every Handy Fishing channel, and look, we're outside. We're not on our couch, we're not in the conservatory.
Actually by the river.
It is kind of day zero, the first day back on the whole fishing scene for England, and I think now Wales as well. I think Wales are in on the party too, if on slightly different terms. I know you guys in Scotland are probably a bit frustrated. You're just going to have to bear with it for the moment. I know the Angling Trust and all the different organisations are working super hard to try and make sure that everyone can get out and do some fishing. How you feeling, IB?
So excited!
So we've come down to our local river to do some fly fishing. It's the nearest venue we've got, and we thought, kind of with only a couple of hours after work for both of us in the evening, why not come down and chance our arm, see if we can get a couple of trout.
Yes, please.
How do you want to do it, IB? What have we got with us?
We have a dry fly and we have a dry and dropper.
Now, I don't know about you, I've been thinking about this. I don't mind having the dry and dropper here. I really want to get one on a dry.
Well, there's plenty of fish rising. We've seen a couple already.
Anything hatching?
You saw an iron blue dun. We saw an olive upright dun.
Yep.
Because I'm all fly expert now these days. So now, hopefully, we just checked our fly boxes and got the waders on, and we're so ready.
Thing is, we're not going to start fishing until you have hit that subscribe button. So hit the sub button now, and you're just about to watch us make our first cast for trout of 2020. Who'd have thought it? Let's go.
I'm gonna tie a fly that I tied about 2 hours ago. It's an olive upright dun. I don't know if you can see it. So we've seen a couple of fish rising. I don't know exactly what they're eating. I think it's gonna be olive upright, so I'm gonna try it. If not, we can always make a change, but there's a few definitely regular feeders. So we're gonna give it a go, finally. This is way too exciting for me. Can't remember the last time my feet touched the water. What's even more exciting here is that I am going to catch a fish, hopefully, on my own tied fly. Can't remember where the fish is now. That won't cover it, it's not far enough, is it? You reckon he moved more? Oh my god, I don't know what to do now. It's a wild brownie as well. It's a wild brownie. I think it's safe to say my pool is ruined. On my own tight fly! Oh my god, that's cool. How cool is that? Going. He's not doing my heart any favors. Come on. Oh, it's just on the nose as well. Oh my god, it's terrifying. Yes. 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 Okay. Haven't fished for a few months. Tied my own fly. Learned how to tie in the middle of pandemic. And got a fish on it. Look at that. Let's have a look at it. The first trout on my own tied dry fly. Look at that bad boy. And let's put it back. Yes, 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 yes. So cool, honestly. I was just saying to Andy as soon as I put the fish back, like, I am so proud of myself right now, because like a month ago, probably even 2 or 3 weeks ago, I had no idea how to tie a fly. Andy used to tell me how to tie like a nymph or something every now and again, just for fun when we were really bored. And then like while we were in lockdown and we couldn't go fishing, I said to Andy like, oh, I want to learn something new, and like, when's the best time for me to learn tying flies, if not while we can't go fishing? Like, what else I'm gonna do with that time? And I've done it. Like, I've actually done it, and it didn't take me ages. Literally this morning I said to Andy, what do you think they're gonna be eating? He's like, oh, I think it's gonna be olive upright duns or olive upright spinners, like whatever, but I think it's gonna be olive upright. And I was like, yeah, no problems. Went on YouTube, googled the video, tied a pattern literally a couple of hours ago, and caught the fish on it. That is such a nice feeling, to catch a fish on something that you have created. Unfortunately for me, it's Andy's turn now, because we said we're gonna go fish for fish. There's a big fish rising, and Andy just said with a smirk on his face, that fish has Andy's name written on it. Thankfully to me, Andy does not have my fly, so he can choose a fly that he wants. I'm taking my fly back, and let's see how Andy does.
So, having seen IB do so well on her own fly, I've managed to convince her to let me try it, and it's a bit worrying because if I lose it, I'm going to be in so much trouble. But we have got a few more fish rising up against this nice shady kind of edge up against the high bank. Hopefully one of them's going to fall for Yeva's fly. If not, I'm chopping it straight off and putting something a bit more proper on. What's that, IB?
Oi.
Let's go. The fish is just there. Thank you very much. That was convenient. So it's not right up against the bank, but it's not a super simple one. None of these casts are going to be super simple casts because I haven't done it for so long. IB has put some serious pressure on me there by getting hers straight away. Yeah, that should be about right. That should be about right. No, didn't want it. Okay. IB, what have you done to this fly? It's difficult to cast this because if we throw it too far upstream of this, it drags terribly and there's not really a whole lot you can do about it. I don't feel like that's fishing particularly well. I'm going to let this fish chill out for a second or two. That's about right. That should do it. That might be a wee bit draggy again. Might be a little bit draggy. Got him. Got him. There we go. Wow. This guy's kicked off. Whoa. Steady. IB's fly definitely works. This guy's aerial. Not as big as IB's. I reckon this is a little wildy. What have we got? Yeah, there we go. A little wild one. IB, that's a good start between us. That's it, I'm only using your flies ever again. Not quite as big as IB's. I reckon a little bit prettier. Lovely wild brownie. We'll get him straight back. IB's fly's doing the business. I reckon there's a chance for a couple more. I guess that means you're back on strike, IB, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Come on.
So just where Andy was fishing, a couple of meters off upstream, there's another fish that's rising quite often. I'm not sure if that's what he's eating, but I will certainly have a go. Mouth's too short. The back of him. That will probably start dragging by the time it reaches him. Did he take it?
Yep.
Way too short. I might have... No, he just rose again, didn't he? Don't think he will move for mine that much. No. No. Okay. That looks about right. Yeah. Yeah. That's a different fight. Whew. Staying down low. Doesn't feel like a big fish or anything. Ooh, 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 ooh. Where are you going? Where are you going? Putting that tension back on the fish. You made me work for it, that's for sure. We have a rainbow here, which means we're nowhere near. Ooh, big fish just rose. I wonder if that's another rainbow as well. Yeah. We might be a while here. Yep. Going. You go if you want to. These rainbows have so much energy. I'm amazed it hasn't jumped yet. I'm really amazed it hasn't jumped yet. The fish is staying very low. You would think it's a brownie, wouldn't you, if you couldn't see it? It's fighting a lot like a brown trout. You must be tired now. You must be getting tired now. Come on, Rainbow. Come on, Rainbow. Nope. He's off. He's going. Are we chasing him? Yep. This is happening. Don't particularly like that I had to change my rod angle here, but we are in a slightly shallower water, which hopefully helps me a little bit. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, I really don't want you going there. A little bit more steam. Come on. Woo! Look how hooked it is. Look. That's a chunk of a fish here. Whew. I don't know about you guys, I think my fly is working. Honestly, the smirk on my face, I saw it because I don't know if it was the same fish. Andy thinks it possibly was a different fish, the one that I spooked first time in the same area. So perhaps the rainbow moved in. I don't know. But the fact that this is the fourth take I had on my own tight fly, including one that Andy had, such a nice feeling. Such a nice feeling. Let's have a look at the beautiful rainbow. Beautiful rainbow. Beautiful rainbow.
Beautiful rainbow.
In truth, I did not realize how big the rainbow was until I landed it. I think I forgot how fish look smaller when they're in the water, so I didn't know, but I wasn't freaking out the fact that I was playing quite a big rainbow on 3.6 tippet. So the fact that I actually managed to bring it in and then stun him in at the end, because I was just I really didn't want him to go into the faster water, and there are fish rising everywhere, and perhaps I am a little bit excited of catching more than these two. So, but I'm so happy that my fly keeps working, and I'm so sorry for keep banging on about it, but I'm genuinely just so proud of myself. Would you like to see my, what did I say? A rainbow. Beautiful rainbow. A rainbow trout. Would you like to see a rainbow trout? Whew. And the fish escaped. I was taking a little picture here, and then that was it. It's gone. But it's fine though, we have plenty of more to catch, and as long as I have my fly, and maybe Andy shouldn't be allowed to use my fly anymore if it's catching, he should tie his own once, Andy, toot toot. But let's go, because it's Andy's crack.
Righty, I'm doing a little Sneaky side shifter down this side of the bank. IB's staying up there. There's a fish rising just on the inside in a little eddy. If we both climbed in, it would probably be too much noise, so I've got to jump in on my own. Oh, in we go. But it's the kind of fish that I just don't feel like we could make the shot on if both of us were in. I've got to creep up this inside edge a bit. Swallows and swifts everywhere. I've got an epic hatch of olive uprights going on. He's in the eddy on the left hand side. There he is. So it's a bit of a funky one in that I'm actually, the fish will be facing me, which is a bit unusual for dry fly fishing. Usually you wouldn't be in this situation, but it's because we're in this big eddy. And we just work our way around it. That'll be okay. Lots of slack in the cast. There he is again. Righty. Oh my goodness, everything about this is difficult. On top of that, I've actually lost the fly. Is that mine? I think it might have been as well. I totally lost the fly when it landed. I might have stuffed this up first cast. God, that was weird. It landed and it just vanished to my eyes. I couldn't see it.
Andy's making it very difficult right now and painful for me to watch.
Yeah, I've had a couple of technical ones there, haven't I? They didn't quite come off.
You're not trying to blame my flies, are you?
Your fly's working absolutely fine. Unfortunately, it's the guy driving it out there that isn't functioning quite right at the moment. A little bit of early season rust, we'll call it.
The corona rust.
I've just found another one rising up against a little sheltered edge, so maybe I'll be allowed to have a go at that one.
A sympathy fish.
A sympathy fish. We found me a sympathy fish. If I can't catch this one, then I think it's definitely your shot.
Then you can't fish for the rest of the day.
Oh, that's pressure.
Yeah.
That's real pressure.
Yeah, I think it's fair.
All right, we'll give that a go. We might have a conversation about this. Righty, let's give this another go. So there's a fish rising just off the nook of kind of land just in front of me here. Get myself up to this log. And then I don't think I can really get any closer than that. That'll do. Wind's obviously howling straight in my face. Where else would it be? Lines wrapped around the rod tip. Oh, it's dropped even closer. Oh, there's another fish just risen further up. That's probably the one we're aiming for. Yeah, there he is. So I'm just going to take a couple of steps up. Get myself up to this log. That wind is rattling down here. This is going to be really hard. I'm not sure about this one all of a sudden. Just make sure. Oh, there he is. There he is. And again. Oh, that's blown straight back at me just as I thought it would. Let's try that again. That's on the bank. That's definitely not the place. Hopefully that just eases back round. I'll get that back. It's IB's fly. Right, there's my opportunity. Wind's dropped. That might be okay. That might be okay. Oh no! Uh-oh. I did it bad. I did it bad. I touched it.
I know you touched it.
No. Does this mean I'm not allowed to fish for the rest of the day?
That's it.
Can we have a conversation about that?
No, you cannot.
Oh, shocker. Right, IB's really taken sympathy on me here. We found another fish rising and she's going to let me cover it again, which I think is very generous. I don't think I'd have been that kind personally. So our fish is about a foot or 2 feet off the far bank. That might do if anything. That might be a bit too far across. Not yet. Got him, got him. It was just about to start dragging. That might be a grayling actually. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Very silvery in the water. Come on, buddy. Come on, that'll do. That'll do you. In you come. Oh, pretty fish. Yeah, nice. Gorgeous fish. Really nice wild brown. Pretty one. Tease IB's fly out. Come on. Oh, just nicked him. There we go. That's a Bit of Derbyshire gold, stunning fish. And we'll get him straight back. Go on, buddy. I'm sorry that took so long, IB. I messed a couple up there. The wind is, well, as you can probably hear, the wind's pretty offensive at the moment. I have a couple of real tricky ones. I reckon I really ought to give the rod back to IB now. Although I do need to say again, that's on IB's fly. All the fish so far that we've raised have all been on IB's size 16 olive upright, and it appears that IB has found her new niche in life. No more fly fishing, just fly tying.
Right, so I saw 2 fish rising. I don't know how easy it's going to be to catch them. They don't look like frequent risers, that's for sure. I saw one up against the wall rise once. I saw one in the middle rise twice. I will cover them with a couple of casts. If nothing, I think we're going to move spots and see if we can find something that will rise a bit more often. Ooh, one rose closer. Nope, nowhere near. Yep, have it. Oh, it's off. It's off. I have a feeling that was a big, fat trout. But it's okay. At least I know I had another take on my fly, and that will do for me. Since I kind of messed it up in the last bit, we came upstream a little bit and we just saw a fish rising here in the inside seam, which will challenge my casting for sure. I could do with him rising again so I could see where he is. I don't know where the fish is anymore since going into the water. There was a rise there. Bloody hell, that fish is like not fighting at all. He's like, right, I'm coming to you. Come on. Yay! And yet again, don't want to blow my own trumpet or whatever it's called. I have no idea. Horn, I don't know. But I make this look so much easier than Andy does. Like I just do. I'm just a natural. So it might be time just to bin Andy off, and then I will just start my own YouTube channel. What do you guys think?
I think that's very mean.
Let's have a look. Beautiful Derbyshire wild brownies. There he goes. And again on my fly. And I didn't take like 3 hours of catching one, Andy.
So we're getting towards that kind of time of the day now where perhaps the hatch of duns is starting to finish, and maybe we're now waiting for a few spinners to fall. It certainly feels like it's gone a bit quieter, eh?
It's very quiet now, yeah.
Also going a little bit cold. I'm starting to feel it in my fingers now slightly. It's definitely still spring, and we're losing the light slightly. I mean, it's not the end of the world. We'll be able to fish for, what do you reckon, another hour and a half?
Another hour and a half.
Yeah, I think so. We're still pretty hopeful of a few more fish. Just feels like we're in that time of the day. We have managed to avoid using the dry and dropper rod for the whole time. Neither one has even cast it. So that way may well end up back in the car, and hopefully as we move in towards dusk, we're going to start to see a bit of a spinner fall, because we've seen enough stuff hatching.
And I have tied some spinners.
And you've tied some spinners. We could catch all the fish today on IB's flies. We've seen enough flies hatching to make me think that we might get a pretty good spinner fall as the evening goes on. Let's hope so. So we are running out of light a little bit now. In truth, it has really quietened down since those duns stopped hatching. The fish seem to have disappeared. Whether or not we'll get a really late spinner fall or not, I don't know. We have managed to find one fish rising here, real delicate sipper. I'm going to give it a go with IB's done. It may not be the right fly this time, I'm afraid, IB, don't shoot me. If it isn't, then we'll have to switch over to a spinner. But who knows? What?
My spinner.
We're using your spinner, are we? Okay, so it's still going to be on your fly?
Yep.
All right. I know where he's been. It's definitely short. It gives me a chance to line it up at least. He's probably another rod length out from there in the bubbles that are actually moving. He's not in the eddy, he's in the foam line, in the feed line. That's pretty good. Oh, apart from that drag. Oh, draggy. That is mean. Okay, right. Perfect. Spot on. Got him. Got him. Do you know when you land a fly and just think, yeah, yeah, I think that'll do. Rainbow.
Beautiful rainbow.
He's going that way. Come on. The sooner you come in, the sooner you can go back and eat more food. Ooh. Couldn't resist IBs. Olive upright done. Ooh.
No one can.
Well, I think I know what's for dinner tonight then. You best get tying. Ooh, nearly. I swear that longer rod's nice. There's so much power down here, but actually I'm not actually pulling that hard. Ooh, nearly. I thought a couple of minutes ago, like I'd stunned this in and I was going to get it in before it really knew what was going on. I was wrong. Very wrong. Nice rise just downstream. Yay! There we go. There we go. Sorry, IB, it always takes ages when I'm on, doesn't it? So, not the big wild brownie perhaps I was hoping for, but geez, pretty lively spot. God, what a beautiful tail. Massive tail on it. Gorgeous colours. Big teeth. Look at that, it's like a cutthroat. Big red stripe. That's cool. Teeth are stuck. Let's give him a liftaroo. There we go. That's what was yanking my chain. Sipping away those duns. Thought we couldn't see him. Cheeky monkey. IB, your turn, do you reckon?
Yes.
Let's get this guy back. Massive fins, look at that. I love the pink on that pectoral fin. Amazing colour. Really pretty rainbow actually. It could convince me that was wild fish. There he goes. That was fun. IB, your turn?
Yes.
Come on.
So we found the last probably rising fish of the day. We literally can't see the sun anymore, so hopefully you can still see me. I have dressed my fly and I'm gonna try and catch it. I'm not holding my breath because I am known to have some issues with this particular pool. But let's have a go. Like I said, me and that pool, for some reason, I never do well on that pool. I think it's because you have that fast flow So and because the pool where I was casting to, it's so glassy and so still, any kind of step and all the fish disappear. Like they do, don't they? They really do.
It's a really tricky pool, particularly when the river's low like this. These fish haven't seen people, so I imagine they're particularly wary at the moment of any extra noise. I can only think of catching 2 fish from that pool. I once had a grayling and once had a brownie, and that was it in like 5 years. It's a tricky pool, made particularly tricky by the fact that hatch has stopped. There are no more flies in the air. The swifts and the swallows have stopped. The sun's gone down, there's a slight nip in the air. Yeah. And it feels like it might be about time for us to wrap this one up. What do you reckon?
Gin time!
You enjoy that?
I really enjoy that. I'm very glad that my fly held up throughout the whole time.
That's the only fly we've used all day is the...
And it didn't fall apart.
IB olive upright done.
IB olive upright done,
Absolutely slayed on it, so you're going to have to teach me how to tie that one now.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
You got to teach me that one.
You're not having that.
Have I got to buy them?
5 pop.
Crikey, gonna have to start making some more vlogs at this rate.
Because it takes you like 45 minutes to tie one, so...
Well, I really enjoyed it as well. I think we've got here at 5, what is it now, 7:30?
Yeah,
so, you know, 3.5 hours fishing, and we've spent more time watching than we have fishing really, haven't we? We've perhaps risen 10 fish, 3 each. Pretty happy with that all in all. Just such a relief to get back. I imagine you guys, if you've been out today or have been out in the time since we've made this video, it's just a real relief to get back out, isn't it?
When we were walking back through the fields and the sun was getting down, and you were like, oh, should we find more fish? I was like, to be honest, I am so happy as it is, even if you are taking 4 hours to catch 1 fish because you're useless.
Sorry about me.
It's just so nice to be outside. It's so nice to be by the water and not feel like, oh my god, is there any other people? But with all of that said, just to clarify, we do live together, so we can fish and stand within this distance.
Yeah, we're doing all the social distancing stuff as we should. As we hope you guys are too.
Yeah, so please, for anyone wrong ones out there, don't ruin it for us all, because I really miss fishing, and this is only the first time we went out.
Yeah, it's in our hands, isn't it? We all need to do what the government and the Angling Trust are saying, and this is going to work out. We'll all be able to do loads of fishing. So I guess on that note,
gin time.
We need to say thank you very much to you guys for watching the whole vlog. Really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You should have done, because IB did ask very nicely.
I did.
She's going to get you. I'm telling you, she'll come after you if you're not subbed. Drop us a comment in the comment section. Let us know how your first fishing session after the lockdown has gone. And hopefully we'll see these people in the interwebs again very, very soon for a bit more fishing.
And say rip to my net.
You caught so many fish, you broke your net.
Bye guys.
Take care, folks. Bye-bye.